If you're looking for the best maintained rehearsal studio on Long Island, look no further than Next Phase Sound Studios in Farmingdale. With 5 climate-controlled rehearsal rooms and 1 brand new state-of-the-art soundstage, no matter what size your band is, no matter how big the gig is, you'll always be prepared after rehearsing at Next Phase. Next Phase has a second-to-none gear collection to make sure that you have the right tools for your rehearsal. And at the heart of it all, the Next Phase Blockhead Studio soundstage, featuring professional grade lighting, premium sound, and a cutting-edge LED video wall designed to elevate your production and make your brand stand out. Whether you're filming a live performance, a demo video, or hosting a corporate event, their versatile soundstage provides the perfect backdrop to bring your vision to life. As an added bonus, you can live stream to any platform you want and give your audience a 5-camera angle visual experience they'll never forget. If you're in the Long Island area and need to get ready for your next gig, look no further than Next Phase Sound Studios. Book now at nextphasesoundstudios.com, located at 136 Allen Boulevard, Farmingdale, New York, or call 631-752-1295.
Welcome, everybody, to What's Your Bacon in 7 Questions, the show where we, Bacon is my podcast, bring on a lovely guest, a wonderful guest, an important guest, a fun guest. Today, our guest is Matt from Dance Gavin Dance. Dance Gavin Dance just released Pantheon as their 11th studio album, single Space Cow Initiation Ritual featuring George Clinton, which is totally badass and I want to hear about. Trapdoor, All the Way Down, and Midnight at McGuffey's are out now. You can check all those out on Dance Gavin Dance's YouTube page. They're streaming there and everywhere else. You can check out the video for The Stickler on Rise Records YouTube, as well as, stream all the tracks, all that kind of stuff, or do the really awesome thing and purchase Pantheon as a 2 LP set.
Tangibles.
Yes.
Tangibles
are nice.
Love it.
Get the tangibles. All that out of the way, though. What's up, Matt? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing
Welcome
good.
to the show.
Doing good. It's 10 a.m. here in Sacramento, and I feel like I'm already ready for a nap, but I'm, doing well.
Fantastic. Have you been up long? Are you an early riser, or is this just like I hate this?
I'm fairly early. My wife wakes up at like 5 a.m. for work, so I usually get up around 6 or 7.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's early.
Oh, then that's you. You've had a day already.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
you're
usually,
due.
It'll consist. It's pretty leisurely in the morning. Just relaxing and drinking coffee and hanging with the doggies.
Nice. What kind of doggies do we have?
I have Great Pyrenees and then like a mixed mutt, like farm dog.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
What are their names?
Awesome. Teddy and Macy.
Teddy and Macy. Nice.
Yeah.
We're dog people here as well. I have my dog Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
He is a French Bulldog Boston Terrier mix. So that's my guy.
Yeah.
And,
I've got Bruno, who is a Beagle Bulldog Boston Terrier mix.
Oh hell yeah!
So he looks like a mini boxer.
Yeah. But he looks like you shrunk him down without holding shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just kind of like the head stayed the same, and the rest was like, wah!
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
great.
awesome. Yeah. Dogs are great, except for when they go after a skunk, like mine did a couple nights ago.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And just got skunked, and then attempted to murder the skunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Broke it up. The skunk lived.
Oh man,
Those things are freaking ferocious, though.
yeah.
They are. And they're so cute. I felt bad. They were trying to play with it like a chew toy, and I was like, oh god. But it's all good. The house is starting to smell back to normal.
All right.
Did you have to do like the tomato bath? Is that what it is? Like tomato?
No, there's this
bath?
there's like another concoction that's like hydrogen peroxide and baking soda and Dawn soap, and it like makes this like paste that you kind of rub on their fur and then and rinse it off. And it worked pretty good, but
they probably love that too. They probably love.
Oh, they just loved it. They loved getting bit.
Yeah, that's got to be great. And then the fact that you have the 2 dogs too.
Yeah.
Is so my dog just recently passed away a couple of months ago, and thank you. But just anytime you were like, okay, this dog is some sort of trouble, distress, or stink, and then the other dog is automatically like, oh, what are we doing? What's happening here?
Yeah.
It's like I can only imagine the trouble that you went through.
Let's be involved.
Putting that paste on, and then you're like, don't lick it off. Stop.
Thank God for my wife. She's really good with all that stuff. I'm not as patient. I'm practicing and working on my patience with things like that. But she's real good. So it's nice having a helping hand for those situations.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah. I love the just separate them.
Right.
What?
Yep.
That's easy, right?
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
I do love the dogs that go after other animals as chew toys. Bruce is small enough to where he goes after squirrels, but it's like you're never going to catch it, and it would probably kick your ass.
Yes.
Like. But when I grew up, we had a pit bull named Sadie, and Sadie would randomly, like, I grew up in the Midwest, so there were lots of critters that you would find in yards and stuff. And I can remember more than once Sadie coming up with like shaking something in her mouth and being like, what's in your mouth? And it would be like a possum, right? And it would be like, oh no, wait, hold on. And you try and get it out of her mouth, and she would run like she was playing with you. And you're like, no, you're running with an animal in your mouth. You can't do this.
Yeah.
And I would shake it and throw it down. And then you'd be like, oh God, I got to deal with that later. And you'd leave and bring Sadie inside. And then you'd look outside and it would get up and go away. And you'd be like, oh my God, that's amazing.
What happened to me, I thought for sure the skunk was dead. And then I was like, all right, well, we'll come back out and deal with this. And he just was hobbling away. But it's funny too, because it's like the dogs, they're just instinctually doing what they've been doing for years. And they think that they're like doing us a favor. Like, look, I defended the house from this beast.
Right. I'm taking care of you guys. I get a treat for this, right?
Yeah. I feel like the dog
I
is
did
very
a good
much
thing and I got bathed. What kind of crap is this?
Amazing. Yeah. So I feel like the dogs are kind of like the wizard from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Right. With like it's a ferocious beast. It's got teeth like this. The dogs thinks that they're protecting us from those.
It's a
types
rabbit.
Of things.
It's got fangs.
Where? Behind the rabbit? No, it is the rabbit. I could do that whole fucking movie myself.
I bet you can.
Awful.
Swear jar. I'm giving you though. You're getting one in the swear jar.
Love it.
Put on the Venmo.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys at? Where are you based?
We're in New York. We are in right now. We're in Long Island, New York. So we're Belmore.
Yeah.
Sweet.
A couple minutes away from the Paramount.
Nice. Oh yeah, that venue's great. Great venue.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Love that place.
And aside, I didn't tell you this, and I'll tell you while you're here. So Youngblood just played there.
Oh, really?
The other night. And my former student, the girl former student, I teach guitar and I teach vocals. She's been going to different shows with like the sign being like, let me come up on stage and play this song with you and all this kind of stuff. She got up on stage and played with Youngblood.
Oh, no.
Night. Yeah.
I saw the video of it.
Video of it. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. That's so cool.
Sick. Yeah. Awesome. It's funny. We've had like a couple fans, over the years ask at like the meet and greet, like, Will, can I come up and play this song? And we're always like, Right.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. But it's like, we got all this shit kind of planned out and in-ears.
Well, they don't understand the in-ear thing and stuff like that. Also, like, and I'm not shitting on Green Day here, but like it's not Green Day.
Right. Yeah, I was literally I was gonna say that same thing. I'm like, it's not like Green Day. Like,
right.
It's your rite of passage is learning when I come around.
That's true.
It's like, okay, you know how to play guitar now.
Right.
Congratulations. It's not that kind of material.
Yep. I remember learning that when I first started playing guitar, and I think I think "Smells Like Teen Spirit" was like,
of course, that's another one.
That's the first like song with power chords that I learned.
Right. That's how you learn how
Smoke
to use,
on the water.
That's how you learn how to use a switcher.
Yep.
That's right.
Clean,
That's
dirty,
right.
clean, dirty.
Yep.
Speaking of that material, though, I did want to say, dude, this new record is really awesome. I really love it. I've been listening to you guys for a long time, and what I want to say this as diplomatically as possible and nicely as possible, but this record,
that's a strange segue.
yeah, right. This record,
no offense, but
I feel like vocally, has so much more dynamic and textures, and like to the point of like even John is using different textures in what he's doing, and I love that, man. I love that. This record is awesome.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, they killed it on the vocals. And, you know, I feel like that's like the big standout on this album. And like everything you mentioned, you know, everyone trying different things. Will with this new like character he created, you know, like on Space Cow and the Conqueror Worm. And then John on Strawberry Daughters, he like does some like singing.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like really, really stands out and unique, and it's fucking turned out really cool. And a lot of people don't know this, but because it's not loud in the mix, but I have vocals. I have a vocal part on. On Space Cow.
Oh, nice.
In the background during George Clinton's parts.
That's
so you
awesome.
can hear it's panned back and forth. And that's the first time I got to do that. But it's just, I'm just saying some wacky ass shit about cows going into space.
Yeah, but you got to duet with.
I was gonna say the first
George
time
Clinton,
you're gonna do something, you're duetting with George Clinton.
Dude, that's what. Yeah, we were laughing about that because I'm like, what the fuck? Who would have thought the only time I ever do vocals would be a duet with George Clinton?
Yeah, dude, that's pretty awesome.
That's like bucket list check, right?
Yeah, I'd like to you know say like, oh yeah, we were in the studio going back and forth doing shit.
We were just face to face. Yeah.
It was all "We Are the World."
Yeah.
Everybody's got a can to their one ear.
So you know what? That's what we're gonna say. That's what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Right?
Me and George face to face, just fucking.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we have 7 questions here.
Yes.
That
usually they're icebreakers, but we're already there with you, which is good. Which is cool. So thank you
cool
for that.
But we are going to get to know the creamy center that is you, Matt.
I would love to expose my creamy center to you guys.
Right. You seem like that kind of guy.
The soft belly. We're going to get there.
All right. You want to take?
You choose. Do you want to start? You want me to start?
You know what? Let's go, OG. You could start.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 1. How many pillows is too many?
Ooh, shit. I mean, I don't really think there's a limit. I'm a pillow guy. I currently sleep with 3 pillows.
Okay.
So I have 2 stacked up, you know, one's back there just kind of for support. And then I have one that I have on the side that sometimes I pull up and I like to snuggle.
Little snuggle pillow. Nice.
Yeah, pillows are good.
Nice.
I like the in between the leg pillow.
Yeah, I'm an under knees person. I'm a back sleeper, so I'm an under knees guy.
Yeah, and I'll shift it sometimes down to my legs, but
And goodbye.
His phone died.
We don't like your answer.
I bet his phone died.
You can shut that bibbity bap right up. Sometimes you let it go between your knees, weirdo. Dude, we were just talking so much shit.
Dude, good. I don't know what the hell happened. It just booted me out randomly. Okay, back to the pillow talk.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm a side sleeper, and the older I get, the more problems it's like really created in my life, like with my shoulders.
Yeah,
shoulders, dude. Yeah.
Not good. So that's why I found it. Okay, if I kind of prop up on a pillow, I'm not putting as much like pressure on it. And I've tried to break the habit, but I can't control the way I move when I'm passed out.
Yeah,
you know?
I had to like train myself to sleep on my back. And because I was doing the same thing, and I was getting like tendonitis in my shoulder,
dude,
stuff, which was crazy. And I ended up we ended up getting a bed where the frame could adjust, and you can adjust the back up a little bit, and then you can adjust the legs up a little bit, so it almost puts you in a little pocket, so it's harder to roll to your side.
Legit.
And it's actually helped a lot. But I can't put it up too much, because then if I do go to my side, then it's even worse. Because then you're in this Then you're in this weird shape.
Then you're just folding your body in half. Yeah.
So it's like this. It's a careful balance.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'd say, to answer your question, I'd say more than 4 pillows is a little unnecessary. When I'm sleeping in like a hotel bed by myself, I'll do 1 pillow on each side and then 2 behind me. It makes like in this little thing.
Yeah.
You're a little pillow fort.
More than that,
Yeah.
I see that. I can see that. Makes a lot of sense.
I like it. All right. Question number 2. What is the perfect pizza order?
Oh, shit. Oh, I've always, I love a good pep, like with the crispy pepperonis, just like
the cupped ones.
Yep. Yeah. The little grease cups,
Yeah.
Like you just can't go wrong with that. But I'd say I do like a good combination, a combination pizza. We have this place here in Northern California called Round Table. If anyone's from this area, they know. It's insanely overpriced. But it's something about it. It's just hella good. And they have this pizza called the King Arthur Supreme.
I just like the name.
I just fucking love it. It's
nice.
Good.
Are you thin crust, thick crust?
Oh, I like thin.
All right.
And it doesn't, I won't divulge too much information, but it does not agree with my body very well. But I still fucking love it.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you on some of this pizza stuff.
Right.
Yeah. If it's fresh mozzarella, that's it.
Yeah.
And you know what I do in recent years I've discovered I really like is the Detroit style.
Yes.
The bar. Thin or the thicker?
The thicker, right? Like in a pan, cheese burns up on the side.
Yeah, they like layer it differently too.
Yeah.
There's this place in Detroit called Jets. That was
the originator, wasn't it? Isn't Jets originated the Detroit style?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an old place.
Off. I could be wrong. I don't want to piss anyone off, but it's good. Every time we play there, we get that for the after show food.
Nice. And for those of you, Little Caesars does not get it.
No.
That's not what it means. It looks similar,
but it is not.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
Not to disparage Little Caesars. Crazy Bread's pretty great.
Yeah. No offense. I mean,
no. Yeah. It's
right.
Pizza's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially right now, they got my boy George Kittle as their
Right. Exactly.
Sure.
So, exactly.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Question number 3 will remain in the food area for a little bit. True or false? Cereal is a soup.
False.
Okay. Seem pretty sure of yourself.
Back it up.
Well, actually, I'm not, because the argument I had in my head, I was going to say, well, soup's hot, but it's not. I forgot.
Gazpacho
is cold. Yeah. And that is soup. So, man, you guys just really, really hit one on me.
We cut to the core. See?
Soft underbelly. An emotional roller coaster here, trying to decide if cereal is soup.
That's what we do.
We didn't
hard-hitting questions.
We didn't even have to do the Pop-Tart ravioli thing.
Right. Exactly.
Oh shit, that's a weird one too.
We're full of this.
I guess it is soup. All right,
breakfast soup.
True.
I mean, oatmeal's a breakfast soup.
Oatmeal, yeah. Oatmeal's more of a porridge.
Sure.
Which is like a stew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
breakfast
like a
soup,
slop.
which is like a soup.
Yeah, which is like a soup.
Yeah, exactly. It's all soup.
Is everything soup that's wet?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
That's wet and has stuff in it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's hot chocolate soup once you put marshmallows in it?
Yes. 100%.
Shit. Well, is water soup? Is any beverage soup when you put ice in it?
When you put ice in it? Well, you don't eat the ice, but you're.
I
not
know
wrong.
people.
But I've
people who are
eaten ice.
anemic eat ice.
I'm an ice eater.
Yeah, I eat. I'll crunch some ice.
I don't do that. That's why you got to go to the dentist to get shit done.
I've been going to the dentist for 2 years for one tooth. Dumbest thing. Makes no sense.
I don't know, man. I think ice, because it
just becomes the thing.
It becomes the thing it's in.
Yeah.
So if you've got like broth,
right,
and then you put ice cubes in it,
right,
then no, because it's all the same.
Well, but broth is a soup, right?
It is. Oh yeah, you're right.
So
all right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, if you just had straight broth, with nothing even in it, like tomatoes. Well, tomato soup has puree.
You needed the tomatoes, and it's pureed tomatoes, and it's and it's usually a chicken stock. But if you just have like a chicken stock, but usually when they make it, they have vegetables and stuff in it first to flavor it, and then they just take them out. You could have just left them in, and you have vegetable soup.
Right.
Yeah.
Strone.
So
if you will,
is stock just really weak vegetable soup?
Weak ass vegetable soup, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
It's good, dude. I like that salty shit.
Yeah.
It's rich. It's rich with flavor.
We're savory people here.
Yeah. All right. Question number 4: of all the colors that there are in the world, which one has the worst personality?
Shit. Damn. I wonder if there's any colors I don't know about. Man, I mean, I guess like I wear so much of it, but I was gonna say like black, but just because it's like,
basic, yeah.
And same with white, right? White's like,
but technically those are not colors.
That's true.
By definition, those are shades.
Right. You're right. You're right. So, I mean, I like all the colors. I really do. Maybe
I'll bring up some options
that
have been said to us before.
Yeah.
Cubicle gray.
Okay. That's fucking, there we go.
Right?
Cubicle gray.
Right? When they brought it up, I was like, oh, that's depressing. And just
right?
Awful.
Yeah, okay. I don't like cubicle gray. What about like a pukish green?
That was the second one I was going to bring up. Was someone else said like that weird, like the green that they sometimes try to use as a mint green, but it's like this weird pukey light green
with too much. It's like when they're like, I'm going to go for green, but you put a little bit too much yellow into it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. That color definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that color's a dick.
Yeah,
it fucking disgusts me
in a lot of ways.
Right.
Yeah. When you're the one doing it, creating the color, that's even worse.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Primer. I don't like the color primer.
It comes in all different colors, man.
It's that weird. It's that weird off-white.
But I
guess that's a shade.
When my like bedroom growing up, my bedroom growing up was primer because my dad primed my bedroom, and then I proceeded to go in there and put all posters and
you're like, oh,
like clippings and stuff. I'm like, sweet, empty palette. And he's like, hey,
I was gonna paint this.
You could paint that colors, and I was like, why? I got posters all.
Look at all the colors in these pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's not in these pictures? Cubicle gray.
Yeah,
damn right.
Well, I don't know. Was the primer more of a cubicle gray color?
That's true.
No, it was white.
The white one.
It was white, and it looked like just white. It didn't look like an off-white because it was the only color there.
Yeah.
So, yes.
All right. Question number 5. What number is Mike thinking of?
5.
That's a good guess. Question number 6. You get to pick one Halloween costume from your past to wear every single day for the rest of your life. Which one would it be?
Oh, fuck, dude. I it's maybe like 10 years ago or something. I rented this really, really legit, elaborate like disco costume with like these crazy ass like platform shoes.
Nice.
Was it like the ones that Jonah Hill had in 40-Year-Old Virgin with the fish in it,
goldfish in it?
Yeah, bro, they were fucking crazy. And I remember I rolled up to a party, and I jumped on my buddy's drum kit and we were jamming, and I was fucking playing these like 6-inch platform shoes. It was tight, dude. So yeah, I'd have to say like that costume.
Yeah,
it was a little obnoxious, but you know, back then, I'm sober now, but when I partied, it was pretty fitting to the lifestyle I lived.
Right,
so.
right. I think that kind of an outfit is always kind of awesome. Like if you see someone rolling around dressed like that, you're just kind of like, they're fun. That's a fun person.
They're fun. They got confidence.
Yeah. They got there's a story or two.
Yeah. I got to meet this person.
Right. Yeah.
It was very, you know, I've always been a huge fan of the Austin Powers movies.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
So it was very, you know, Austin Powers ish, you know.
They keep threatening to do another one, and I really wish they would.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see it.
I'm very scared because they're doing a Super Troopers 3.
Oh, that's scary.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
Because apparently Super Troopers 2 was not bad enough.
Man.
And they got everybody coming back too. Brian Cox.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do. The first Super Troopers is
fantastic.
Oh yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. What did you think about the new Happy Gilmore?
It didn't offend me.
Yeah.
I loved the graveyard scene.
Yes. They're fighting.
Yes. That was my favorite part of the whole movie. So it was kind of like one of those things where I was like, all right, I'm not upset that I watched it. I'm glad I didn't pay to go see it in a theater.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I had like extremely low expectations. And I am an Adam Sandler fan, even of his newer stuff. That's ridiculous. But, you know, Happy Gilmore is just such an iconic classic movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so
And
good.
I didn't want them to tarnish that. But I all things considered, I thought they did a good job. I really liked all the cameos.
I was definitely a fan of that. The callbacks were great. They were done in a great way. Yeah. I don't like nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. I'm not really a nostalgia person anyway. So if I'm watching something and they just like recreate an old scene, I don't like that.
Well, that's how I felt.
If like the fight scene in the graveyard, there's just the little things, the little voices that came out. I don't want to spoil anything if anybody hasn't seen it, but like the little voices that came out that were just like, oh my God, they did that. They got them, like those things. I like peppered in stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like the Hangover was the movie that truly just like hung their hat on just taking the same movie and just putting the scenes in a different setting, but still having the same exact scenes.
But
but they were really funny every time.
They're all good. Like I'll watch them all if they're on TV, and like they are all entertaining.
See, if it makes me laugh, I'm in.
But what I wonder is because they weren't spaced out. It wasn't like Happy Gilmore 25 years later, or even like Super Troopers. Their first sequel was like 15 years later. Like they were done a couple of years apart. Even I think between like 2 and 3, there was like a year apart. So maybe because it didn't hit nostalgia, it was like good to call back. So
maybe
so closely. I don't know.
That's interesting.
I gotta say one of my least favorite is Anchorman 2.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted that to be awesome so bad.
Me too. They botched that so bad. Because the first one is fucking great.
I love me as a human. My spirit animal is Ron Burgundy and Jeffrey Lebowski.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
I like it.
That's me as a human being.
Yeah.
back to the Halloween costume.
Yeah.
I was Jeffrey Lebowski one year.
As was I.
And
fantastic.
That was a good costume too, because I was just like chilling, in a row.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Did you do the Zubaz or was it more like a?
Yeah. How'd you which part of the movie?
It is the part when he goes to the grocery store.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like the pajama pants and the sweater. I got the kung fu shoes.
That's legit.
I grew the worst, grossest goatee.
It was pretty bad.
It was awful. I felt gross. I grew a beard out first so that I could I didn't want to have that for grow that out for months. And I remember I was at work and it was I worked at a bar at the time and then I worked at the school, and the bar I had to dress up the night before, so I shaved and I had the goatee and I had the whole outfit. And so I went to work the next day, just normal me with this awful long weird square goatee. And the owner of the school came in to say hi, and I turned around and she was like, I just wanted to say hi. And I turned around and she goes, ew.
He's offended at the goatee.
And I was like, all right. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you go pretty method with your costumes.
I think you have to.
Yeah. I like it.
I think you have to. But yeah, if I had to pick one, that would probably be mine that I would wear all the time, because I'll still wear it sometimes.
Right? Yeah, I still have the pajama pants I got for it.
Yeah,
on Amazon.
me, I still have the sweater too. I'll throw that on. I'll throw that on and go outside to get the mail or something, and I'll do a little spin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just let everybody take it all in.
Show that shit off.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Your question number 7.
I know. Are we ready? Are we ready for question 7?
I'm scared.
No.
Don't be scared, because we're gonna walk you through this together.
Yeah.
Right. Question number 7. We're going to. This is where I want you to. I don't want you to think about Matt now. I want you to think about young, full of hope. Fresh face to the world, Matt. That I want you to open the door in your heart to that one.
Okay.
And I want to know, how do you feel about garden gnomes?
I think they're cool. I think they're cute in this really strange way. This is weird because they're like little old men,
right?
But yet somehow cute,
right?
Yeah. Whimsical.
They're full of whimsy. Full of whimsy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any garden gnomes.
Right.
But I wouldn't be opposed to some. However, I don't think my wife would be too stoked if she came home and I had a couple garden gnomes out there.
If you were walking up to a house, how many gnomes would give you pause? would cause you to be like, huh?
I mean, it'd have to be more than 5 gnomes would really make me question a person.
So if you saw 5 gnomes, that wouldn't give you any. There'd be no cause for concern.
5 gnomes, I would be like, okay, cool. They got a theme going on here,
right? Okay, yeah, we got a community.
Yeah. You can't have a lone gnome. He's got to have some buddies,
right? You would think.
This is like a new thing we were talking about too, where it's just like, if you're not fostering a gnome community of some sort, yeah, it's kind of messed up. But also, if you do have a gnome community, it's likely hidden bodies around the property.
Yeah.
House.
There's a chance with that. I've never seen. Isn't there a kids movie with gnomes? Romeo and Juliet or something?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Which I'm hearing every time it's brought up here, and I haven't seen it before. Everybody's saying it's a low key banger.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes some of those movies sometimes are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Some of the movies that they make for kids when you watch them, you're like, oh man, they wrote that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
sure.
That line or that joke or that's to be like, hey parents, you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the thick of that. Like,
right. I'm not a parent, so I just watch them because I like cartoons.
It's like way less, but like way less than they're really young.
Right.
But then once they hit like 7 or so, then they start dripping it in a little bit, and it's oh yeah, okay. Actually, I'll watch an actual kids show sometimes with my daughter, and not be like, when's this over?
Right. Be entertained by it.
Yeah,
I think that's good. I think that's a good move for the writers. Right? They're like,
yeah, keep everyone entertained.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Keep them coming back.
Yeah.
Because parents are looking for a reason to shut it off.
Oh hell yeah.
Right? Because they're like, no, I don't need this.
Yeah, there's a couple in recent years. I'm like, yeah, no chance in hell I'll be seeing that. There's one that just can't. It's like, and it's apparently popular with kids. My wife's a teacher, so the like Captain Underpants or some shit.
Right.
Oh yeah, my kids actually it's a book, but it's done in a graphic novel format.
Yeah.
It's like a series of books.
Okay.
And then they had a movie. And the initial movie they came out with, Kevin Hart played one of the main characters. And then they had a TV show that was also pretty. My kids watched it several times. Captain Underpants, yeah.
What do you think? Like, because I just missed the mark on that. That's not, I just.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I'm not the target market, so I missed it entirely.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Though I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters, so
that sounds great.
Oh, dude,
it's pretty rad. Actually, the songs are great.
The soundtrack is
are great. So, if you haven't seen that,
highly recommend.
I recommend it.
What's that on?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and what I would do is I'd probably listen to a couple of songs from the soundtrack before you watch the movie. Because I found that to be like, because I saw the movie and I'm like, I don't know. But then when I listened to the soundtrack, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
this is badass.
I had a vocal student that came in and was like, I want to do all these songs. And I'm listening to the songs and I'm like, these are rad. Like, what is this from? And she was like, you don't know what K-pop Demon Hunter is? And I was like, no, of course I know what it is. I just didn't recognize the song right away.
No, you're trying to look cool for this.
Of course I know what K-pop Demon Hunter is.
I'm
cool. I'm with it.
What's so awesome about all these songs is like it's all lead ups to a drop.
Yeah.
It's all like just this build up, and then all of a sudden there's this like nasty drop in the middle.
Right.
And you're like, yes, cool, let's go.
I dig it. I'll check that out, and I'll consider the Captain Underpants. Is that what that's even called?
Yeah, Captain Underpants. It's
it just sounds like something that like I would if I had a kid and they were like, I want to watch Captain Underpants, I'd be like, I'm sorry, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who told you this? Who's saying this to you? You point Captain Underpants to me.
Yeah,
we're gonna have words. I'm gonna have words with Captain Underpants.
My wife is a speech pathologist, so she's in the schools with kids all the time. So that's she was all in on it. She knew what it was. So when I was like, Captain what?
Yeah,
that sounds creepy.
Right.
It sounds like Uncle Creepy.
Right.
Stuff. Yeah. But she knew.
Yeah, Uncle Touchy's shirtless basement.
Oh God.
That was a Patton Oswalt bit. Nobody got it.
I haven't seen a Patton Oswalt thing in a while.
It's like his most recent one, and I think he said Uncle Touchy's shirtless puzzle basement or something. I was like, what? Those words should never go together.
Yeah,
no.
That's brutal. All right. Well, that brings us to our very last question. I know it's what's your bacon in 7 questions,
right?
And we were able to get to the crux of who you are, but it all leads up to this question, which is the name of the show is Bacon is my podcast, right?
What's Your Bacon is the name of the show.
What's Your Bacon? And bacon, we use it as a metaphor. Like, it's that thing that kind of gets put on a plate and always enhances it, whether it's the topping side, main course, whatever it is. Obviously, we have a lot of musicians on the show. So sometimes when it's your job, it is not your way to shut off. Right. So
music can't always be your bacon if music is your job. Sometimes it still is.
Sometimes it's, yeah, of course.
What do you nerd out about? What's your passion? What's your thing? Like, if you could be like, other than music, what does Matt do? What's his thing?
Yeah.
What would you,
Matt? What is your bacon?
Well, I have two hobbies outside of music. Motorcycles.
Nice.
I'm really into my bikes. I have 3 Harley Davidsons sitting in my garage.
Sick.
Nice.
That's a hobby of mine, riding and wrenching and working on the bikes. And that's somewhat new, just for like the last 5 years. I kind of got a little later in life, but I love it. And the other one, it's a real stressful one. Anyone who plays can relate. It's fucking golf.
That's been like,
my brother's really into. My brother's really
in the music scene too, though. That golf is basically taken over in the scene. Like it's pretty crazy. I've never been good at it. I did go professional, for work things and stuff like that, and I was always the dunce throwing the ball from behind, everybody.
Try to Happy Gilmore it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And but I can see how that gets stressful.
It does, I love it. I genuinely love it. But it's just one of those games, I'll go play the best round of my life and just be killing it and getting on the green on the par 3s. And then I'll go a few days later and have the worst game of my life and get all up in my head. And it's just it's just golf, man. Shit goes wrong. I mean, even for the pros, the best players, they fuck up. But I love it. I don't know. It's something about it, just being outside is nice. It's a good excuse to get out of the house, and golf courses are always well maintained and nice. Oh, yeah. There's always wildlife and shit out there. And, so it's good. I mean, for me too, it's a good way. Like I typically I'll play with my childhood friends, of mine, and we're all busy and do our own thing. So it's a good way for us to connect and get together and do something fun and positive, other That's than awesome. What we used to do, which just get together and party and shit, which to each their own. That's fucking great. That's fun. But we all kind of just hit a point where something had to change. So we golf. That's how we bond.
Nice. That's awesome. Man. That's awesome.
Actually, whenever former guests or buddies of the show are touring and they're in town and they're either going to be at Jones Beach Theater or Paramount or Westbury. What is the Space?
Yeah, the Space at West.
Oh, the Space.
Yeah. Whenever bands are around there, and if I know they have an interest in golf, I always tell them, depending on how you're routed and stuff like that, a lot of people they'll do day before New York date, they'll have off, and then they'll do the New York date and head out, or they'll have the day after. Bethpage State Park is right there, and that's that's where the PGA Bethpage Black is where the PGA goes.
Legit. I'm not familiar with that course. Even though I'm really into playing, I'm not like that guy watching it on TV.
Yeah.
I have the bug, but I could see me eventually going that direction,
Yeah. But if next time you come to New York, if you got a day, or even if you don't have a day, if you're on Long Island already, just shoot over to Bethpage Black, because it's a hell of a good time, I hear.
All right. Good to know. Yeah. Hopefully we'll, I have a general idea when we'll be back over there. It should be May of next year. So
yeah,
keep your eyes and ears out.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely will. Definitely will.
So what got you into like briefly both golf and bikes? What were the catalysts that kind of pushed you in those directions?
Golf, I got really into it, many years, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something. And then I sort of fell out, stopped playing. I don't want to bring the conversation down, but my good friend who I golfed with passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
So I kind of, he's the one who got me into it, and it just didn't feel right for a while. But then it kind of hit me, a couple of years ago where I was like, well, that's bullshit. The last thing he was pretty passionate about golf. The last thing was for me to not golf because he's dead, So I got back into it. And as far as like sports go, that's I like watching them, but that's never really my thing. I mean, I played t-ball when I was 5, so
right.
It just felt good to be doing sport. I was always into skateboarding, but doing something with the ball.
Nice.
So I don't. Yeah, it's enjoyable, and it's more of a mental game. And then with motorcycles, I mean, I've always had an interest in them. And then when I first got sober, I was like, you know what? Like, I need a hobby. I need something to do. And another buddy of mine got into riding, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to ride and get a new hobby and something to focus my energy and thoughts towards. And I fell in love right away. So.
Nice.
That's awesome. Now, did you fall in love right away with like tinkering and messing around, mechanics of it, or do you have like a history or a background in kind of mechanic stuff?
I mean, I'm like I can't really like diagnose something, that's wrong. I mean, I can't. I know how to run like diagnostics on the ECU, like the computer of a bike or a car, but I've always been kind of mechanically inclined. I had a Jeep Wrangler for like 7 years, and I was always fucking doing shit to that. It's one of those things too. It's like all this shit, working on cars, working on bikes is like, especially nowadays with YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's easy to figure out. You just have to have the right tools for the job.
Right.
So my uncle was a mechanic for Ford for like 50 years.
Oh, wow.
He retired and gave me like 2 massive tool chests. So it's like, I have like anything and everything you would need to work on automobiles or bikes. So, and I do have the little bit of confidence you need, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're like, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Right. I don't want to break it. Yeah.
It's like, no, just have the confidence, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
I do think that the like good with your hands and mechanic thing, that's always a drummer thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a drummer that was like, I have to call the repairman.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
And also too, like I know my limits. I know what I can and can't do.
Yeah.
I know what I'm capable of doing. I think too, I like a hell of a long time ago, excuse me. I wrecked my Nissan Xterra and like pretty much totaled it. It was kind of a piece of shit. And, but I rebuilt it with a buddy of mine.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. From like the water pump up. And that kind of was like, oh shit. Like I really like this.
This is cool. I can do this. Yeah.
Yeah. And from that, I got the Wrangler, so, like I said, I'm very amateur, but like YouTube's just a big help in the manual,
yeah. Actually, it's funny. My
service manual.
My buddy used to have a bright yellow Xterra, and then he was playing with some kind of like jazz ensemble out in Queens or something. and he was also jamming with us. And Doug Wimbish from Living Color let him borrow his bass because it matched his car. So
fantastic.
And for whatever reason, he didn't give Doug Wimbish his bass back for like 3 years. And then one day he called him up and he's like, "Hey, I want my bass bit back." And he's like, "But I like your bass, Doug Wimbish." But he did return it. He did.
Good.
It took him a little while.
Yes.
We were playing, and that made me think about this. We were playing in Amsterdam, maybe like 6-7 years ago, and we had a day off, and we looked who was playing in town, and it was Living Color, and we went. Wow. Me and Will went, and we were fucking stoned out of our minds. and watched them. And I remember their bass player like ripped the solo. It was like a 10-minute long bass solo.
He's really good.
And we were like, I was so stoned, just like, what the fuck is going on?
We got to fun story. My band got to play with Doug Wimbish and Will Calhoun, their drummer, because they both were involved a little bit with the opening of the School of Rock that I work at. And so they both came in and they played, played a couple songs. We did what do we do? We did a Stones song with them because Doug played with the Rolling Stones for a little while. And then we did like a Bad Brains song with them. But it was like the day was planned out to where they were going to play with a couple of the kids bands and stuff. And then my band was just there to kind of like play at the end so that there was like a full set. Yeah. And they were like, whoa, let's play something together. And we were like, yes, let's do that. Let's definitely play something together. And we ended up doing, and my band's an all original band. And we were like, what do you want to do? And they were like, you know any Bad Brains? And we were like, yes. Do we know any Bad Brains? Well, we will. We'll know it when we get there, and it was like we figured that out, and so we did Rolling Stones and Bad Brains. We had two drummers on stage, and one. So my drummer was like looking across at like Will Calhoun, and he was like, I don't want to do this right now, man. I don't want to do this right now. I'll leave the stage and he can play. We're like, no, man, you're gonna play with him. He was like, why are you making me do this? I don't want to do this.
I love that. That's cool that you work for School of Rock. I had a really cool experience with them recently. I was flying home. We played a festival in Las Vegas, the When We Were Young.
Okay, yeah.
And a girl and her mom sat next to me on the plane and started chatting, and they were fans. And she was a student at School of Rock.
Nice.
And so they were like, we'd love to have you like come like meet the kids and like hang out. And I ended up taking them up on it.
Nice.
And so like a few weeks later, I went by and they took the time. They learned one of our songs called Care.
Yeah.
And so I hopped up there on drums and played it with them, and it was fucking awesome. It was a really cool experience. So like what you guys do there and for the kids is huge and super impactful.
It's awesome. I wish that was a thing when I was on the come up. You know what I mean?
Me too. And the thing is too, like when I was on the come up, we had like the local music scene. You know, sure. We would just go to shows, didn't even know who was playing, would just go. Yep. And that's kind of how you met other musicians and stuff. But that's not really.
It's different now.
That's not really a thing here in Sacramento, at least.
Here either.
Honestly. You know what it is though? Like,
there's no places for you to go as a 21.
As a parent, I have a 12-year-old. I have a 9-year-old. Like, their friends. They're not like with us. Our parents were like, get the fuck out of the house.
Right.
Like, right. Just go do something. Don't be stupid, but just go do something.
Right.
And I would just spend hours at like a local record store or whatever it is. And I was allowed to do that. But now everybody's just knows too much stuff. Everybody's like so connected.
Yeah.
And nobody allows their kids to do anything. Like my kids, I'm like pushing. I'm like, go. You just got a new bike. Go ride your bike.
Right.
But there's parents that are like, oh, well, you can't go past here and you can't do this and you can't do. I was like, oh shit, like it's a different world. So the fact that there is a place like that to foster that kind of thing is
well, it's great anytime someone comes in, like you going into that school, you definitely a few of those kids at least are going to like use that as fuel to like get somewhere doing this. You know what I mean? Like that's an inspiration thing to them. And it reinforced their, oh, I practiced, this cool thing happened because I practiced. And that doesn't happen a lot anymore. Like there's not a lot of things like in so many aspects of our life, it's like work really hard and don't really get anything out of it. And so it's like put into your head that like, I worked really hard. When does good stuff happen? Yeah. You know, and it's like, no, it does. So just you going did that for people. So that's awesome. And
that's really like a big, reason of why, playing music and being on the level that we're at is like really special to me is like the gift to be able to inspire like the younger generation or anybody of any age to like get into playing music and like pursue your dreams, because they don't always happen and come into fruition, but sometimes they do, like I never thought that I would be where I was at, when I was that age. But here I am. So, and it took a lot of work. It didn't happen overnight. So
sure.
It's important for them to see that too. And to see like, no, it can be done. It does take a lot of work. You have to go for it, but it can be done, and that's awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. Matt, dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, we've had you here a while, so
it's all good
for hanging with us, for telling us some fun stories about yourself. We do want you to let everybody know where to find the new record and everything going on Dance Gavin Dance, and
Pantheon's out now. Let us know all the socials, all the links. Where can they find you? Where can they do everything?
Yeah, new record. You could order it at the Rise Record store. That'll kind of direct you to the various ways of getting the vinyl or the physical CD. You could stream it on Spotify, stream it on Apple Music. You can stream it on YouTube. You could watch all the music videos on YouTube. And keep your eyes and ears out. We're going to release Dance Gavin Dance fan app here real soon.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we've already kind of dropped a little bit of information about that. But it will be available on Apple and Android and all the platforms. And it's going to be a cool way for our fans to connect with us. None of us in the band are really active on social media, so we will, tend to this app and participate in that and give some glimpses into our own private life, as well as, do a lot of things DGD related and whatnot. And then, keep an eye and ear out for the tour, like I mentioned earlier, in 2026. And thanks to everyone who's already, streamed and bought Pantheon. It means the world to us that we keep doing this, and we're already pretty much done writing all the instrumental songs for a new album. So
that's
awesome.
Sweet.
Keep the ball rolling.
We
had a long break in between the last couple albums, and we're like, let's get back into gear like the old days with turning them around pretty quick. So before we head out here, like, because a lot of the people we have on, like, they're kind of hitting that point in their career where it's like their tour cycles are kind of messed up, because you're normally doing the 2-year record cycle, but now you're coming up on a whole bunch of, like, you got Silverstein and Under Oath and those guys, like, every other year is now an anniversary for an album that's important. So, like, are you guys hitting that at all, or that's a good? Yeah, we are now coming up on those kind of big anniversaries of albums. This year was the 20th anniversary of the band.
Yeah.
So next year will mark the 20th anniversary of the EP. And then the year after that'll be 20 of the, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, you haven't put a lot of thought into it. I know, for the upcoming tours, the main focus is, kind of showing off Andrew as our front man and now performing the new songs that Andrew's on for Pantheon. So, with respect to playing some of the older hits, but, so I mean, we'll see what happens, but
oh man, all I know is that you guys were crazy enough to do. We've had 3 singers or more singers, and we're going to do a tour with all of them. Imagine this a couple of years down the road,
right?
Yeah. Someone busted out a poster of that 10-year tour recently, and got me thinking that was really cool. That was a cool experience. I don't know if that would ever happen again.
Sure.
I mean, we're still really well connected with Kurt, but so who knows? But that was cool. That was a special thing that we got to do for sure.
Super wild.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's super wild because you think of like Van Halen, they did it with 2 guys and it just combusted immediately.
Yeah,
and you guys had what, 4 or 5 at the time? 4 or 5 different singers.
Yeah, technically. I mean, if you count Will and John.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them wasn't David Lee Roth.
That's true.
I think that helps.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time where we were all pretty dysfunctional. I guess you could say, just a lot to handle and definitely not sober.
We all have that. We all travel those roads. It is the artist's journey.
Exactly. Now it's very different. Everyone's super chill. Andrew will have kids. John's a stepdad, and it's just we're all very mellow now. It's kind of it's great actually.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Well, dude, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Everybody that is listening, definitely go check out Pantheon. Everything that he had said for where to find them, we will have links and all that kind of stuff in the description of this show. But you know where to find Dance Gavin Dance. Come on. So definitely check that out. And remember, everyone that is listening, to ask yourselves a very important question every day. What is that thing for you that brings a little joy into your life? What is that thing for you that could be your topping side or main course? What's that thing for you that becomes your music, that becomes your tinkering or touring on a bike, that becomes whatever that
your
thing
swing
is, becomes your backswing? What's that question? What's
Matt,
your
do you
what?
remember
What's your
what
what?
that question was?
What's your bacon?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys.